Welcome back. I'm Brittany. If you are new here, I read loads of books, mostly romantasy, but I also just read really good other books too. So thank you so much for watching and being here. Make sure you are following along for any and all of your book recommendation needs. Let's talk popular BookTok books. These are books that are so incredibly popular all over BookTok, and I think people either love them or hate them, and there's really no in between right there. Let's run through 10 incredibly popular books on BookTok and whether I think they are worth your time or not. These are going to be all different genres, so there's probably a book in here, no matter what side of TikTok you're on, that you have heard of. But without further ado, let's jump into this video. Like I said, I got 10 popular BookTok books to go through. So let's run through these. Starting out with Binding 13. Now this is an oldie, but a goodie. Blew up on BookTok, and in my opinion, for a very good reason. If you have this book on your radar and you have not read it yet, and you like romances, literally, what are you doing? This book is just, it's so good to me. I think a lot of people struggle with that. This book follows teenagers in high school, and while I can 100% appreciate that, I feel that the themes and the characters and their maturity levels and so many things that go on in this book does not read like a YA book. It reads heavy, it's emotional, it's a journey. You will laugh, you will cry. I read the second book in the series, Keeping 13, and it is a god tier series for me. It's one of those books that I read years ago, and I have not quit thinking about it. There's a scene in there that when I think about it, it's doing it right now. It gives me chills all over my body. I just love the characters. I root for them so hard. The found family is everything. But this book is traumatic and raw and touches on uncomfortable things. And so please do yourself a favor. Make sure you check your trigger warnings before diving into this. But I think it is literally an amazing book, and I try to get everybody to read it because I just love it. Quicksilver by Callie, Hart. I like Quicksilver. I thought it was so much fun when I read it the first time. I've read it twice now. I will say I do not love this cover. I think the cover kind of gave me, not an ick, because that's not the right word, but I wasn't blown away by the cover. It's cool, but it wasn't my favorite. The story, though, I actually really enjoyed the story. When I read it, I think it kind of hit that spot for me because the magic in here with the Quicksilver and the stories and the different characters felt very unique to me and not recycled as a lot of other fantasy romantasy books do. So I loved that aspect of it. I loved the dynamic between our main characters. I did think the romance was a little fast, but I've read Brimstone, which is the second book in the series, and I also love that book. Very much a vibes read, super fun, highly engaging, love the side characters as well. Just an overall good time. If you're not looking for a book that's just like a masterpiece, then this is it. Do not even get me started on anybody talking negatively about this book. I read this book at the end of 2025 before I feel like a lot of people knew about it, read about it. And I feel like as soon as a book blows up on BookTok, people just love to come in with these mean comments of how much they hate a book, which everybody is entitled to their own opinion. No hate, no shade. But I love this book. I loved it. It is written in third person, which I know a lot of people don't love. I loved this book. We have a dark dystopian romance, very dark. So once again, check your trigger warnings. Basically, just check them on all these books, actually. Very dark, true enemies to lovers. And I loved the twist in here. We have so many twists, and I highlighted so many things in here because I don't think you can really tell on camera, but I highlighted so many things in here because I thought the banter was one of the best banter that I've really read in a really long time. It was so giddy, tension-filled. The tension was literally radiating off the page with this. And once again, the twists were twisted. I will also not be accepting any negative comments between Zodiac Academy. If you don't like this book, I can understand why. I love this book and won't hear anything negative about it. So, do I think you should read it? 100%. Couple things you should know. The first book is a bully romance, but you will feel all the emotions. There is a ridiculous filler plot going on, an adult Harry Potter, but also mixed with like a CW show that you just will not look away from because it's just so good. It's so entertaining. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll feel everything, and you'll be obsessed. I think you really will. I'm laughing at the next book because I think everyone might, I think everyone might know my opinion on this one. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Yeah, read it. This book jumped off my romantasy obsession. I don't have anything negative to say about it. I'm doing a full reread right now. I love this series. I love SJM's writing. I love interconnected universes with plots and Easter eggs and connecting the dots and doing all those things and the foreshadowing. And if you like those things, I think you will like the series. I have lots of videos on this if you want more information. Flock by Kate Stewart is so freaking good. So read it. It's kind of like contemporary romance on the dark side, more dark romance. If you like romances and you haven't read this book yet, I don't know what to say to you. Exodus, which is the second book in this series, is a 6-star read for me. The feels, the emotions. I cried during that book. If you finish Flock and you maybe thought it wasn't for you, or you thought it was maybe a wide shoes, I beg you to continue the series because I think it will change your mind. It is not a white shoes. Just going to throw that out there. Coming in with another heavy hitter, Housemaid by Freida McFadden. I like it. I love Freida's books. I've read how many? I've read most of her books. I think without not two, I've read every other book because I just think they're fun. They're the type of book that I will pick up when I'm in a reading slump or don't know what to read, and I will fly through it in hours. They're very formula, understand her formula. I know what I'm looking for when I'm trying to catch a twist, and she still surprises me every time. Even with her newer book, Dear Debbie, that just came out, obsessed with it. I loved it. Literally finished it in under 24 hours. I love her books. I think they are so much fun for a popcorn thriller. If you just want that type of book, this is it. Literally any of her books, actually. Not just The Housemaid, literally any of them. Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. I really liked this book, but I haven't finished the series. And so I don't know what that says about me liking the series or not, but I did like this book when I read it. I didn't read a lot of romance when I started reading this book, and I instantly was hooked into this story. I liked the characters. I liked their story. I liked some of the dark themes that were going on. I just haven't finished the series. So now I feel like it's been years since I read the first book, so I don't even know if I should continue the series or not. But yeah, I mean, go ahead and read it. Verity by Colleen Hoover. Now, this was the first popular book talk book I ever read. This is actually the book that got me back into reading. This is the book that got me back into reading. I picked up this book right here because I saw tons of videos on TikTok, and this was in 2020 of people reading the ending of this book and having their jaw on the floor. And I'm like, ooh, I want to read a book. And then I also needed a quiet activity at the time because we were sleep training my daughter. And so I wanted to be in the room with her, but not be on my phone or anything. And so I picked up Verity. I liked it. I know there are some dark themes in here. I know some people don't like it, but I owe my entire journey as a reader, my entire adult reading journey to this book. Now, I read this one and then I immediately read acotar and Throne of Glass, so we went into the romantasy genre, but this book single-handedly got me back into reading. And so for that, I thank it. Yeah, take that with what you will. It's twisty though. You won't guess the twist. It's good. And last, but certainly not least, Fourth Wing. I think after acotar, this is the book that blew up on BookTok. And in my opinion, for a good reason, I think it is warranted. I loved Fourth Wing. This cured my acotar reading slump. It cured my Throne of Glass reading slump, gave me a new reading slump. I love the characters. I love Violet. I love Xaden. I love Riddick. I love them literally all. I love the story. Now, was Iron Flame, the second book in my series, my favorite? No, it wasn't. But I did really like Onyx Storm, and I know a lot of people don't like Onyx Storm. I loved it. I am 100% continuing this series. I cannot wait for the fourth book to come out, and I know there's another little surprise book coming out in, September or October or something. I am sat. I'm hooked. I am engaged. I am ready, and I love Fourth Wing. So I'm basically, yeah. I actually don't know if that video was helpful at all since I liked all of those books. Sorry about that, but they are my opinions. If you haven't read any of these books or you have any more specific questions on them, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Make sure you drop a like and a follow if you're not already, and I will see you in the next video.